What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another Screw Toy action figure review. And today we'll be looking at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batman from the Justice League Snyder cut. And I found this toy at ThinkGeek, which is I guess a sister store of GameStop. And yeah, man, I picked this one up for my stepdad. And again, he let me borrow it as he did with the Darkseid and Steppenwolf from my last review. But enough of me chattering on. Let's get a close look here at the box and then at the figure itself. Now, getting a close up here at the box, it is your standard McFarlane Toys, packaging. You got your DC Multiverse Batman down there, Justice League 2021. We got the Batman Justice League on the side. Same thing on this side, except you have Multiverse up here. You got Batman, side window, main window. You can see the toy and its accessories. Should have probably taken that sticker off, but I didn't. At the top you get some more windows and the Justice League logo up there. Up here you get the logo of McFarlane Toys, if I can get it to focus. There we go. McFarlane Toys. Not much at the bottom. Here's the barcode if you need it. Alright, here's a shot of the back of the packaging. You get Batman, a shot of Batman from the movie, or poster, I guess. The other figures of the wave, which is Aquaman, Batman, Cyborg, Flash, and Batman. And I've seen every single one of these figures in store except Superman. Now, getting a quick look at all the accessories he does come with. This is everything. Unfortunately, he does not come with an alternative head. He does not come with extra pair of hands, no fists, no open splayed out hands, nothing. This is all he comes with. He comes with the DC Multiverse display stand to help them stand if they have trouble standing. It comes with the usual DC Multiverse trading cards. For some reason, this is what they decide to give us rather than extra hands or extra heads. And here is a read up if you want to read it. There you go. And he comes with one single batarang, which is, it's nicely detailed. No paint or anything. I don't think it needs any. It would have been nice to see some kind of like silver dry brushing to kind of see like the paint chipping off or something. That would have been nice. But not bad. You can see some sculpted lines in there. Not too bad. And let's get a closer look at the figure. And here we have the figure out the packaging, and just straightforward, this figure is really, really, really dope. I'm not gonna lie, man. I know I'm a Marvel Legends guy myself. Not a big fan of DC Multiverse or McFarlane Toys, but this one, they kind of knocked it out the park. I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty dope figure. Great sculpt, great articulation, great paint. The only thing pushing this figure from being almost absolutely perfect is the lack of accessories. I wish he came with a separate head, maybe alternate hands, and I think he would have been perfect. Maybe a couple more weapons, like a grappling hook, maybe, I don't know, some more batarangs, just some more weapons would have been nice. But overall, great figure. I know McFarlane Toys doesn't like to give us too many accessories or interchangeable hands or interchangeable heads. If you do want an interchangeable head or the unmasked Ben Affleck head, you will have to buy a whole separate figure to get that look, which is very unfortunate and very annoying. But from a company standpoint, I kind of understand it. Here is the figure up close and personal. And let me dim the lights just a little bit so you can kind of see him not being washed out by the lights. But here's a figure up close and personal. As you can see, this is a very, very good looking figure, man. Nice sculpt, nice paint, very good attention to details. As you can see, all these buckles and straps and just a whole bunch of things going on in this figure, man. The paint looks nice and clean. You can see some of those, nicks and scratches in his armor. Just a good looking figure overall. I'm actually a big fan of this cape. I'm not a big fan of plastic capes, but this one is very soft and pliable, man. It's really easy to work with, doesn't really hinder too much. I wish a lot more companies would go this route, I mean, obviously the best route would be soft goods, but this is, if you go to the plastic route, I think this is the way to go. But overall, man, just a great looking figure. You can see the spikes here on his side. Nice, soft, pliable plastic. The inner arms. His head is, you can kind of see that Ben Affleck chin and lips. And you can see the lips are painted. Unlike other companies, they don't paint those lips, which makes them look kind of plasticky, I guess, in a way. But these are nicely painted. Get them a little bit more closer if it does focus. And focus. There we go. Very nice, man. See the goggles. Again, I wish we did get an alternative head or swappable head with the goggles off, or an unmasked head, but you do have to buy that separate figure for the unmasked head. Going down, you can see the bad logo right there, and he does have a little bit of swirling here going on his chest on that logo, but not too bad. You can see all those nice details. His belt is a rubber overlay over his crotch area. It's very nice, man. You can see all these little plates, his armor, because this is the tactical suit. So he does have armored plates going around his body or costume. Very nice. Again, and then going back to the cape, just very nicely textured, man. It really does give it that cloth look. Maybe if it was a little bit more matted down, it would really look a lot more like cloth. But all that texture, even on the inside, looks really well. And looking at his back, not too much going on back there. They didn't really paint too much, but it is covered by that cape. So I don't think it really does matter. But yeah, man, just a good looking figure overall. Yeah, man, I'm actually very impressed by this figure. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, man. If they do a good job, I'm gonna be straight up and tell you that they did a good job. Yeah, man. Might have to go get a copy for myself, man, because this is a really dope figure. I'm not gonna lie. But enough of me gushing over this figure. Let's get a closer look at his articulation real quick. He can look up this much, which I think is a decent amount, which you can look up just maybe a tad bit more, but that's good enough, man. I mean, it's not like he flies or anything. He glides and jumps off buildings, but that's pretty good. Looking down, not much. He actually has very great head pivot, though. You can get some good expressions out of that. If Superman has him all messed up, and he'd be like, "What you just say, man? What you say? Say it again." Anyways. His arms are on ball joints, so he can hit the T-pose very easily. As you can see, he has double jointed elbows that bend in all the way, which is very impressive. No, forearm cut or anything, but I don't think it is needed, as he does have that upper bicep cut. His hands are on ball joints, so depending on how you have that, configured, he can hinge up and down or side to side. And I really do like that setup. I'm not a big fan of the hinge because, like Marvel Legends, they're usually on hinges. So you can either get it only up and down or side to side. But with these ball joints, you can really, get a lot out of that, which I really do like. Because, if you have characters with, weapons, guns, swords, they can hinge up and down. But ball joints, I think, is what every company should go with. Anyways, he does have a upper diaphragm cut and a lower waist cut. So that upper diaphragm cut does not get any movement because it will run into those plates. So as you can see, none forward, a little bit back. And then with that lower diaphragm or that lower waist cut, get a lot further, and none at all forward, which is my least favorite part of this figure, is that, that torso doesn't really get enough movement forward. His legs are on ball joints, I believe, so you can get him to kick this much forward, which is a decent amount, and not much back, because he will run into his butt cheek right there. Not where you can see it. So that is a little unfortunate. His legs do shift a little bit in and out. Oh, and I did forget to mention, that's my bad. He does have a butterfly joint in that shoulder, but he does have double jointed knees to bend in all the way, but cannot kick his ass because he does have pretty thick thighs. He does have a ball jointed ankle, so he can hinge this much up. You can see there. He can hinge that much back, and he does have ankle pivot, more like a rocking ankle, and he does have treads at the bottom, or kind of a little bit of treads, not much. If I can get it to focus, he does have peg hold, and he does have toe articulation. I did forget to mention he does kick this much to the side. Do be careful, because when I try to do it with this leg, it does want to pop off, but you can easily pop it back in. Not a big problem. And now for some size comparisons. Here we have Batman next to the only other two figures from this wave that I did review. It's Steppenwolf and Darkseid, and you can see that these two just tower over Batman, as they should. They are gods. They are big, humongous monsters from outer space. And yeah, man, I think these three look really good together. I do wish that I had all the other figures of this wave to kind of compare, but I don't, as I don't collect this line, and these are not my figures. They were lent to me so I can review them. And here we have him next to some MCU Marvel Legends, and as well, Batman just kind of towers over these. Bucky is not a regular human. He is a super soldier, so he is a little bit on the taller side, but you can see that even as a superhuman or a super soldier, he is pretty short next to the DCU Batman, because he is 7-inch. And here we have him next to the Marvel Legends MCU Thanos. And as you can see, Thanos is taller than him, but just because he is a larger character. But yeah, I don't think these are very well good to scale. I don't think Batman should be that much closer to Thanos as he is. But I guess if you wanted to mix these characters, I don't know why you would want to. You can make it work if you have him crouching down or on his knee or something like that. And lastly, here we have him next to the SH Figure Arts Final Battle Endgame Thor. And as you can see, Thor is tiny compared to him. And yeah, these don't scale at all. And overall, man, this figure is a great figure. As I said earlier, he's really good articulated, really well sculpted, really well painted. The only thing from making this figure absolutely perfect is the lack of accessories. I wish he came with fists, with open splayed out hands, and maybe an interchangeable head. Maybe him, kind of him being angry, maybe an unmasked head. That would have really pushed this figure over the top. I don't know why McFarlane Toys refuses to give us accessories, man. That's really irritating. But this figure right here, yeah, he's pretty legit, man. I just wish he came with fists, because if he's gonna fight, what's he gonna do? Grip him? He has no fist to punch, man, and that's really unfortunate. Maybe if you have some extra black fists laying around, you can make that work, but you shouldn't have to, find them yourself or make something work for this figure. It should come with fists, interchangeable hands, or a interchangeable head. So overall, man, again, I do love this figure. It is pretty solid. From a scale to 1 to 10, I do give this figure a 8.5. He would be a lot higher if he came with interchangeable hands. That's literally all I'm asking for is interchangeable hands. I'm not too mad that he doesn't come with interchangeable head, but I am really mad that he does not come with fists. That really, really irritates me. And if Batman is known for anything, is kicking people's ass and maybe kicking their ass a little bit too much. But yeah, man, he really should have came with fists. I don't know why he didn't. But enough of me crying about this guy not coming with fist. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you did like about this review, what you didn't like about this review, what you would like me to see review next. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.